Alright everyone, we are back for yet again another Dokkan battle video. So we're gonna go on and take this STR transforming Bojack into the red zone. We're gonna go on and take him into the cooler stage. Now I do think this is a good stage for him due to the final phase being a physical unit, so we'll have the opportunity to make him look really good. And a lot of the times when you're going into these red zone stages, you want to be built for that final phase, because that final phase is going to be the hardest hitting phase. So this is where this STR Bojack will get the chance to shine. Now this team is going to be STR heavy, with us running 4 STR units and knowing that that final phase is physical. So we may or may not get the opportunity to really showcase what Bojack can do in this fight in particular, I feel like. But we will see how everything goes. I think the coolers will just run rampant on the final phase of this fight. So let's hope that this runs smoothly. He is a support type for space traveling warriors. Baseline against one enemy, it is, I think, 1 key, 30% attack and defense, and for 2 enemies you get an additional 10% attack and defense, and against 3 or more he gets an additional 10% attack defense. He does only get a 100% buff at the start of turn, which is not a lot. Some units nowadays are in like the 150, 160 baseline range. So certainly the numbers early on for him are not going to look the greatest. Now once he transforms, he does jump from 100% to 180%. So he could look a lot better. He's not supporting once he transforms, but then he has the he launches an additional, has a medium chance of becoming a super, and it's all a lot based on orbs with him. You can get up to 60% attack and 30% defense if you get 6 or more key spheres once Bojack is transformed. Okay, so I'm gonna actually go on ahead and throw Bojack here in slot 1. We are at 200k defense. He is giving space traveling warriors 40% support here. So let's hit this. Obviously, I want Bojack to look good. I don't want him getting clapped around by getting supered by the AGO unit, which is why I put his 2.7. Not the greatest. I mean, he had no other support on the rotation except for the support he was giving, which was the space traveling warriors. When you get a unit like STR TUR cooler with him, certainly can look a lot better, because he will also be getting support from the STR TUR cooler in that rotation. But without support, yeah, not the best looking turn for him, I'd have to say. I want to keep him on rotation, because I obviously want to get as many turns with him as possible. The one thing I do want to avoid is him getting supered, because I feel like he gets supered, he gets smoked. Okay, so let's do this. I do want to get my time to get Janemba built up. Obviously this isn't a showcase, but he's gonna look a lot better if I can get him in that physical phase and I can put him in front of the super attack and he could just nullify it, which is something I certainly would like to see. But I certainly would also at the same time like to see what he looks like type disadvantage trying to eat a super. I think if you get all the orbs for him, I think he would do a very good chance of surviving if you get all the buffs with him, if you get the extra 30% defense. But a lot of that comes based down to orbs, like I said, which with the team I'm running, I unfortunately do not have like a good orb changer on this team, so it could potentially be a struggle once you transform to get the orbs for him. But that is a big thing. I'm actually going to go on ahead and transform with him now so I could start building that attack up. And we can see what kind of numbers he's going to get up to here. Now, obviously, being an older unit, they haven't really updated the animation. I'd like to see him get the transformation animation, like they have it in Legends, where he's hitting the enemy, and then he gradually gets the transformation. So here we're gonna get at least the 30% attack and defense buff. He's up to 300k defense, which is not bad at all. That is really good. Obviously, I would. Okay, cool. So STR Cool is gonna get a defensive stack in. They're gonna dodge it. Thanks a lot. And he's gonna get another one, but you're not gonna dodge this one. Wouldn't it be sweet? Dodge my first one. You're gonna dodge this one. So let's see what Bojack gets up to attack-wise here. Is that 4.7 with the additional 30% from getting at least 3 spears. Not bad. He gets a double super, 4.9. So he does stack his attack when he is transformed. So, I mean, if he double, triple supered against the final phase, I think he would look fantastic. He did have support on that rotation since he is on the transformation boost. So that does mean the STR cooler was indeed supporting him there, which is really nice. He was getting an extra 50%, so that is really, really strong there. Let's do this. Overall, Bojack not looking horrible. I do want to make sure I can set up some orbs for him next turn, so that way I can get him his full 60% attack and 30% defense on the next turn, and then see what his stats will look like then. We're just gonna get physical Janemba built up, so that way he can hopefully just eat that super that the final form cooler throws out, which is the supernova. So he does have the potential to nullify it, which would be really nice. You gonna super metal cooler here? Cool. No, you're not. Okay. Alright, cool. Allow him to get a little bit more built up here. It's 5. Damn. I guess I'll do this. He's obviously gonna just get the 30% again, which he's still at that 300k range. Man, it all depends. Where is he gonna super? If he supers Bojack, I think we die. I think Bojack eats like 450 to 500k from a super from this cooler. 5.2, so he's getting that attack up. Obviously, he's getting support from the TUR cooler again. Double super. Now his offensive numbers are going to look really good. Defensively, he's at the minimalistic 300k that you saw pre super. I think we're dead here. I don't think he could eat this. Well, he did alright. Now, that would have been a little bit less damage had we got 6 orbs, but that's really where this STR Bojack can look his best, is when he's getting all his orbs. But so far, it's not really looked the best for us here. But I mean, this team is obviously extremely powerful in here, going against a physical type enemy in that final phase. But this is actually good because we're actually getting Bojack the opportunity to stack up, build up, look a lot better. I think Janemba would nullify a super attack. I think. because I do think it is a Ki Blast super. Oh, he didn't want to nullify it. Dang it, come on, Janemba. You're supposed to nullify, my guy. But obviously for that turn we were unable to get the nullification. We're gonna have TR Cooler, Metal Cooler, and Bojack on this turn. What are we at? We're at 300k. Let's see, can I get the 6 orbs? Beautiful. Alright, so now we're gonna be able to get at least the 6 orbs he needs. And yeah, his defense isn't the greatest, I think. I think if once he transformed, I think he got defense. I think he'd look a lot better, and I mean a lot better. But that's kind of the issue I have with the unit, right? Is in base he gets defense, and then wow, 7 million. Okay, Bojack, chill, man. I think once he transforms, I think if he stacked his attack and then just, you know, got defense on super, I think he looked a lot better. Okay, so we are here on to the final form cooler. Janemba looking really good here. Janemba would be able to nullify the super attack here because it is going to be a Ki Blast super, since the final form cooler does do the supernova. But I think once I get to that point, I think I might potentially... would Bojack eat that super, though? It is a countdown super. I think normally when it's a countdown, it's like if the enemy does like 10 attacks or something, so... I do want to be weary of that. Unfortunately, I would have loved to have had Janemba be able to be on the turn where I could have nullified it, but we're not going to have that happen here. Bojack last turn up to 7 million, though. That was really impressive out of him. Alright, cool. Cooler just wipes the floor. Just doing too much. Next turn, I may actually put Bojack in slot 1. Hopefully the orbs set up well for him. I can get the 6 orbs for him. And we can get the extra attack buff as he's been stacking his attack. I feel like he could potentially get up to like a 7.5 on this turn if everything goes correctly here. Which it will. So we're gonna go ahead and get these 6 orbs here for Bojack. We're gonna get a Dokkan attack. I really don't want it, but we will see what number he gets up to in terms of his attack on this turn. Obviously double digits. He is up to a 7.3, so I think this final form cooler is gonna be toast here, I think. Actually no, I don't think he died from this, but it is a 7.3, so you can see his attack numbers can look really good if you get the 6 orbs, of course. When you just get the 3, he's gonna generally be around like a 6 million or something, or a 5 million, 4 million to like 5.5 million most of the time. But if you get the time to get that attack up and you can get the 6 orbs, I think he can perform really well. Just the issue is once he transforms, he's not getting defense. I think if he got defense once he transforms, he'd be a lot better. So guys, that is the video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you all next time.